What up in the club? Trying to smoke some dub. What up in the club? Trying to smoke some dub. What's up? What up in the crib? William, what up? We back. We back. Back in the sack. Back in the sack. Yeah, buddy. Come on. Probably won't be, might not be too long of us. Well, it'll probably be, something. What's up, Salty? Member of the GBallers. What's up, bro? Oh, yeah. I put that one up today. That one's booming. That video's booming. Booming. Marco, what up? What up? Yeah, that video went insane. That was just a little something that I felt compelled to do. And I just kind of threw that together, and it's freaking, I think it's at like 4,500 views already, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, the more we can get that out there, the better, for sure. So the better that video does. Oh yeah, Salty, leave a comment on that video. Or actually, everyone that's here, go leave a thumbs up and comment on that Spyderco video so we can help get it pushed out there as far as possible. That would be, that helps spread the message, but it helps me out. So it's a double whammy. Neil, member of the GBallers, what is happening? Oh, dude, yeah, it was months later. Like I said, I bought that knife in like August, I think. I didn't even pull it out of the mailer until like November. And then I shot the video sometime around the holidays. I think it was actually later, probably closer to Christmas time, that I even got it out and filmed the video. And then the video didn't go live or public until the end of January, I think it was. So it had been, what, September, October, November, December, January, February. So it was like 6 months till I would have, till I realized. So yeah, it sucks. Somebody said with counterfeit stuff like that, Amazon may, because it's not a real product that it was supposed to be, supposedly you might be able to get your money back. So I'll have to see about that, but I don't know for sure. Kevin, what's up, brother? Member of the GBallers, what's happening? Maximus, what's happening, brother? Member of the GBallers, good to see y'all. Good to see you.
Can you please come give me a hug back to bed?
I'll be back in a minute.
Go.
I'll be back.
You come say first.
Get to the point. What up? What up? Good to see you. Good to see you. How's it hanging, everybody? But yeah, if you would do me that solid, just to help other people out, for that matter. That way the word can get out to as many people as possible. I was mainly trying to reach people, well, who may have bought one in association with me so they could double check. But that retailer that I bought mine from wasn't selling any since the time I released that video. So that's a good thing. But that doesn't mean there isn't other ones. It's almost a certainty that there is. So definitely worth checking out for sure. But it helps get that message out to people who may have bought one recently and anyone in the future who hopefully goes to look it up and, you know, they realize they got shafted as well. So it's kind of a solid thing all the way around. Matt, what up? What up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see y'all. Just doing a quickie tonight. Or a fairly quickie, I suppose. Fairly quickie. What's happening, Matt? You know, you can feel free, drop in what you're carrying, what you're hunting for. I'll gladly read it off. What up, Alex? Thomas, what's happening? What is happening? Can I have one for free? I'm poor. You could become a member and get several chances to win one each month, typically, unless it's below 20 out. Alex Marvia is in the chat. He's in the chat. Is he subscribed to the channel, though? That's what we want to know. Is he subscribed to the channel? That's what we want to know. What's up, Macron? The Knuckles. The Knucks. Evan Kelly, what's happening? Magna Cut Manex. I like it. I like it. I like it. What's up, Sam? Member of the GGG Ballers. Good to see you. Good to see you. The Knuckles. For sure. For sure. For sure. Yeah, the Tundra, right up my alley. I mean, if you've been around a little while, you'll know I like big, strong ones. Big old strong ones. My woman was laughing earlier at the video I did on this knife. I had it playing in the background. I think it was this one. And I was checking out the lock and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, nice and strong. And I was like, I like them nice and strong. It was funny. You have to watch the video, and then you would get the inside joke. But yeah, the new Tundra is dope. Right up my alley. Dang, Ross, member of the GBallers. What's up, brother? D. Sharon's in the crib as well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hells to the Yizea. Anything Tanto, for sure. I like me a good Tanto. Matt had the Kronos Brazen. Very nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. Crewwear. I love Crewwear, Evan. Love Crewwear. It's one of my favorite steels. It is one of the best folding knife steels. It's one of the best blade steels, period. Period. As far as, and I'm talking about to be, I'm not just looking at it from edge retention. Too many people do that, and I don't do that whatsoever at all. I like to look at things as like an all-encompassing, what's it providing all the way around. So I like a good balance, and Crewwear is a great balance with the exception of corrosion, but with coating, technology, and if you have even a minuscule amount of brains in your head, you know, and you slightly take care of it, it's going to be just fine. So Crewwear is a great steel. Very tough, great edge retention, good, you know, decent corrosion resistance, plus what I just said. Very good steel. It's one of my favorites. The Jake, what is happening? Good to see ya. But yeah, Cruair is easy top 5, possibly top 3 if I really sat down to think about it. Yes, it is the new Glideman. Certainly going to take a look at that before the night's over. The new Glideman from Monster and DBD. These just went live. Just went live within the last few days. And limited edition DBD run. They did them in DLC and satin, along with Ultim for the handles. DLC 154. I think the DLC versions are like $10 more. So I think it's like 97 and 107 or something like that. Right around in there. But and Flipper Delete from the original. So really cool. Excellent updates. And then there's the DBD logo, which is sick. Definitely worth checking out. I can put a link in the chat here at some point in time, but pretty cool that you can pick up a DLC, a true DLC, and have a decent steel or good steel, 154 cm, and pick it up for like $100. That's pretty cool. And then you got the see-through Ultim. I got a link here. I got one. It's here somewhere. We'll do that in a different live stream, Ross. We'll do that in a different one. There you go. Jimbo, what's happening, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, you definitely better join, dog. We're going to get to 1 million tonight. I got my own knuckles right here, dog. Right here. It's like running into a brick wall. Kubi Folklore, Tempest Microjet, and the Tenable Tiny Dancer for Jimbo. I really like that. Very nice. Very nice. Monster's really quick with their shipping, dude. 2 days, maybe 3 at the most. They already started shipping them if you bought them, from what I know. But they're very, very, that's one of the other many reasons I like Monster too. They ship real quick. On top of that, they've been manufacturing knives for like 24, 26 years, I think it is. So they know what they're doing, which is why they came out of the gate swinging. Oh, yeah. They should be, I would think today's what? Monday? Is today Monday? I would assume, what is today? Or is today Sunday? Today's Tuesday. I would assume they, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Today's Tuesday, and I would assume they tried to get them out yesterday and today, I would think. Timmy T, what's happening, brother? Thanks for swinging through, man, and saying what's up. I probably won't be on too long either. Not too long anyway. Too. Danny B, member of the GBallers. What is happening? You know, Macron, there's a way around that, you know. Could have somebody else pick you up a little set and ship them in a cake, something like that. What's that blue shield? Blue shield? What are you talking about, bro? What blue shield? Blue Shield. Oh, in the chat. I have no clue, dude. No idea. Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna try to make it. It'll probably be like after the kiddos go to bedtime, and try to start doing some more verts. You know what I mean? Hey, night, Jimbo. It was good to see you, brother. Oh, replacing the wrench. I see. That's what's up. You guys are cops now. You freaking feds. Ah, that's the way to do it. Macron. I'm sure no relation to the good pal Macron across the pond. We're now officers and our pistols are in the mail. Yeah, exactly. Anyone that's modding for my channel is certainly getting... Well, we better not talk about that too much. They'll freaking shut us down. Will they? Everyone is going to be getting an AR-15 in the mail. That is a mod for the channel, for sure. With a surprise pistol. That'd be dope. Hey, if I ever make it, I got you. I got you. No, if anything, I'm going to drink some Jim Beam. Some Jimmy. Dirt Nap. I like that. What's up? I remember Dirt Nap, don't I? Jamie, what up? Well, I ain't got no Maker's Mark right now, and I don't drink, typically. If I do, a shot'll do me in. Believe me. That's the great thing about not drinking, though, is when you do, you can get sloshed off like 2 drinks. You know, 3 drinks will have me pissing down my legs, standing in the hallway, thinking I'm at the bathroom stall, you know. Oh, life is wonderful. G for Prez. I don't know. I think if I was president, the country would end up in a revolution. I have checked out the Pokemon. I checked out the more cost-effective version. Where is it? Oh no, that's the... There's the Pokemon. Yeah, I like it. I will tell you. I will tell you all right now what's really dope if you're someone who's into the the budget banger market. There, it's in the chat. But this is the new Remet release. They did it in like 5 different versions, but it's called the Camel. And it's like $33 right now. D2, PVD, cutout and flipper. And it's a button actuated liner lock with access to the liner. Textured G10. And then it's got a reversible clip. So a $33, $34 button liner lock from Remet. Pretty dope. This is what we need. We need more budget knives with different locks. It's what we need. I mean, the parallel's dope. It's a little thin for my personal preference. What's up, Daniel? What's my favorite fixed blade? What kind of fixed blade? Micro, EDC, crossover, chopper. What are we talking about? Oh, top 5 knives under 75. I don't know, bro. I can give you 5 good ones. The porcupine from Vosteed, the raccoon from Vosteed. This is, depending on what you're looking for, this is sweet. If you're not someone who's had the pleasure of checking out a button liner lock, because they're typically more expensive, like the Griffin or the Triad, you can get your hands on one for $33. I like that. Several Vosteeds, like I said. Raccoon, Porcupine, both really solid. Megaron produces, 10 or 12 every year that are worth taking a look at. So you could type Megaron in and get blessed with a bunch of awesome knives. There's a channel, Dirt Nap, GBall Vision, I think is the name actually. Dude has 4,000 plus videos, and several times a week for the last 3 years. I know he's done like various videos on like folding knives under $50, 60, 70, all the way up. And I know that he's done that routinely for years. So I bet if you scoped out his channel and went to the videos, you would come across just an absolute massive library of all kinds of those videos that you would be able to look for days and days at those types of options. The CJRB bolt is unique. I don't know. The drop bear 2 is cool because you get the button compression for very cheap. Just depends on what you're looking for under 75. There's like high value, and then there's better material for the money. There's better performance. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for. I'd say if you're looking one knife, I have it here. We've talked about it, and I just brought it up. But if you're looking for performance per dollar, the bolt for like $90 in S90V, it's nice and thin, heat treated 60 to 62 from Artisan. So it's good stuff. It's nice and thin. This thing cuts so well. and it has the new recoil lock. If you don't like the crossbar, well, then just use the fin. If you don't like the fin, well, then just use the crossbar. Or if you're not a whiny mofo, you know, just use them both. But it is cool. I like how they, you know, kind of reinvented the crossbar lock by adding that. Contoured micarta. This is solid for performance per dollar. S90V and micarta for 90 bucks. That's, you know, worth putting on a list for sure. If you want performance blades. Yeah, that remet's pretty sweet. The parallel is pricey. I saw that it looked pretty bare there. One Moon, what's up? The 0004, baby. Yeah. Sam knows what's up. If we're talking crossover fixies, that is by far, not just recently, but probably ever. Yeah, this fixed blade will never leave my side. The 0004, baby. Look at this freaking beautiful thing. I'm probably going to put an Alti clip on here. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But look at this chunk of crew wear. And look at this micarta. It's amazing. It is amazing. Contoured micarta. The dark bronzed type finish. Yeah. Beautiful knife. Really, really good. This is easily one of the best crossover knives ever. For sure. Leather sheath is dope. Yep. Love that bad boy. Love it. Da da da. Dog. Y'all did terrible the other night. Whoever was coming in through here didn't subscribe for shit the other night. I don't know what the hell y'all was on. It's the ZT0004 is the name of that knife. It's USA made and it's priced like a USA made knife. Yeah, I think an XL would be dope, but just in general, like say you're not someone who has a ton of knives, or even if you do and you like performance for the dollar, this is really hard to scoff at. In my car, it's not like we're talking FRN or even G10 here. Contoured micarta. And you can put a milled clip on here for 15 bucks or whatever and spice it up even a touch more. But, and like I said, it's the blade stock isn't insanely thin, but it's pretty thin. It's pretty thin. And it comes down nice and thin. It's pokey. Great blade. And Artisan does a great job with their S90V. Great job. Actually. Ba 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 ba. What are you watching for? Sock Goop, what's happening? I really enjoy hunting knives, for sure. I have probably 75 hunting knives. I have a shit ton of fixed blades. Let's put it that way. Irish Cracker, what up? Yeah, I mean, we need more subs. So get on it. The dreaded Walmart. Man, I haven't been there in a long time, and I like to keep it that way. I like to keep it that way, baby. Yeah, I like me some hunting knives. I don't know why my chat's jumping up and down. Ah, I see. Damn. Leon Kennedy, what's up, dog? What's up? What's up, dog? What's up? What's up, dog? Drotty fam, I do. I sure do. I got several, actually. I got a couple trainers. Hey, Mickey, member of the G-Ballers. What's happening? What were we talking about? I don't even remember. Seppi, what's happening? Member of the G-Ballers. Oh, butterfly knives. Yeah, I got a couple. Trainers. I got one right here, actually. I got the cheese. Close by. I got the cheese. It's a trainer. My daughter loves this one. She always gets a kick out of it. I got the Kershaw Lucha. And then I have a couple other trainers. I suck at these things. Like, I suck. I could make it look under the screen like I may know, like I'm not completely retarded, but probably not. You know what I mean? Fucking weirdos. I do not have any Spico knives. I got a couple KA bars, if that's what you're asking, in between the lanes. But they're pretty good size, and if I had one of them up here, you know, it would just take up quite a bit of room. At what point do you think you stop getting return on your investment? When is a knife too much for what the sum of its parts are? I think it kind of depends, because some knives, really, no matter the price point, hold their value pretty well. You know what I mean? Like, let's say a 60, 70% or so. Some do not very good at all in a lot of price points. So it kind of depends, but you can get a ton for your money performance-wise from like a Kershaw Bel Air at like 130, because they're going to do Magna Cut 62 to 4. So at that point, anything past, say, 150 for performance, you're not going to get a whole lot better than that. Okay? Especially in an all-around, all-encompassing fact of the matter.
Are you going to come back to my bed?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll be back, bud.
Right now, please. Okay.
You're cold.
Now, if you wanted to bring in edge retention or toughness, corrosion resistance, of course, there would be other ones to pop in there, but that would be a perfect example of performance. Now, if you want to factor in titanium and titanium accents and stuff like that, you know, it just kind of depends. It can get a little tricky. It depends. It really does. But I would say you can get the smaller shops and stuff like that, whether it's a small maker or even a boutique company that has their designs OEM'd by others, you know, that maybe cost a little bit more on both sides. Like the boutique knives that are OEM'd, they cost a little bit more than just regular manufacturer knives. And then, of course, USA made makers, McNeese, Demco, blah, 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 that are doing the USA made stuff, their knives naturally just cost more. So it's tough. It's tough to say where that line is, because it could vary greatly. Danny B sending in a GBall Vision membership there. Robert picking it up. Appreciate that, brother man. Isn't that ridiculous? Ridiculous. Fill your table full of micro fixies. Maybe on the next one we'll do that. I do not have any Cobra knives either, actually. I'm not Spike and Cobra. Nope, I don't have any of them. Metal Monster, what's happening? Zach, what's up? Yeah, definitely, dude. Rest in peace to Brad. Danny B getting another 2-gun salute here, or 2-knife salute. Just kidding, YouTube. 2-knife salute. Gifting another membership and somebody else picking it up that's not here. What a shame. But I appreciate you, brother. Here's a double for you. Appreciate that, man. You're a beautiful soul. Beautiful soul. Yeah, I was pretty I knew he was having trouble, actually, for a while. But I knew more recently he was having more trouble. But yeah, it doesn't get easier knowing that it's doesn't get any easier either way. But yeah, that sucks to hear that he passed that way, that young. Definitely sucks. I've done my fair share of rocking out to 3 Doors Down. Yeah, this is the new off-grid Rhino Elite, the version 3. First time they did thumb studs. Magnicut 62-3. Big ass monster. I think Best Tech OEM. Excellent stuff. So good. I love this damn thing. Love it. Well, I was going to gift some, but then I'm going to wait till Saturday because I have some gifty gifts. But I'll give them away on Saturday night. What's up, Henry? Member of the G-Ballers. Good to see you. Alabama, what's happening? Yeah, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. Monster. But I love it. Love it. Getting a little yucked up. But there's the new Tundra. And look at the rhino. Now, not as thick, but longer and taller. So the Elite is a big boy, and so is the Tundra. Thing's a monster. Yeah, this thing hits like a brick wall. What's up, Ron? Not gonna lie, it's thinner than I was hoping. What are we talking about? Yeah, I don't know how it picks. It's dumb. It's really dumb. Well, Jake, stay tuned to the channel because there might be a video coming on. Might be a video coming on those, huh? They are technically subscribed to the channel, so they should be. They should be, I guess, but it usually picks people who are in the chat and being interactive, but not always. It doesn't always do that. Some people don't have their memberships open either for the channel. You have to do that for each individual channel. So if you don't have gifted memberships accepted under each channel, you can't get them under each channel. Only the ones you do it with. And you got to do something at the top of the chat, like click on something and say allow gifts. Something like that. Hey, Alabama, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Good to see you. The Rhino V2 will have a little bit thicker blade stock, but I would say this is about perfect for a average use of things, like, or an average or an all around good thickness and good BTE. It's nice and tall and it cuts very well. I don't know that I would want it a whole lot thicker. Now, you might be thinking, no, because here's the new Mamba. The new Mamba is really sweet. That one's a little bit thicker than the Rhino. But I like this one right here. It's not, you know, like the Tundra is a monster. Like, it's thick, it's tall. The Rhino here, it's tall and it's long, but it's manageable, and by that the weight is manageable even for its size. The Tundra, this thing's freaking heavy, you know. It's a monster. So little bit of a difference to me. Like, you can get this big boy and it's not going to weigh you down a ton. Tons of internal milling in there. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan of this guy. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. You guys did a terrible job the other night at subscribing. It's like 10 new subs. I think that was like the worst one. Worst one yet. Osborne is a great knife. The goat, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The new bare knuckle, as much as I love the Osborne, the new bare knuckle, Yeah. The bare knuckle is the titties. Below the Gobi, that is the new Farrah Monster and EDC with DVD collab Glideman. DLC 154. And they did a satin version, crosscut Altum, and then a wire clip. These were just released within the last couple of days. Limited, it's a limited type deal. They only made so many. I want to say 125 maybe total between the two. Something like that. Not a ton of them. It could be because you have a branded account or a creator account, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah, you just like accidentally check the box or something. The Griptilian is very solid. Very solid. When you could pick that knife up, the mini for like 80, 90, and the full size for like 110, 120, that was a solid, pretty solid buy. What's up, AC? Well, here again, it just depends on the Benchmade that you buy. Like the first one I ever experienced was this bug out. So, and this carbon fiber is badass. It wasn't until many years later did I experience their like cheap FRN, because I got this, the Super Freak, the Osborne with carbon fiber, the Adamas. Like I bought several Benchmades before I ever got one with FRN. But they, you know, there was a point where I didn't mind Benchmade, but over the years I just fallen out of love with them. And that's okay, because when one door shuts, right? Hey, you can keep the good things with you from that room, but a new door opens up and it's very bright, and that's Kershaw gonna be whooping ass for the foreseeable future. So love you, hate you, Benchmade, and really love you, Kershaw. Let's go, baby. Kershaw. They're going to be whooping some ass. But yeah, FRN doesn't feel real pleasant. I mean, it's a good material. Like, it's durable and strong, dependable. But it is cheap feeling. No Shark Cub. I do have a couple 20s, or a couple 20.5s and a 20. Yes, sir. I do have a couple Bel Air XLs. Yeah, Benchmade, I haven't been real happy with them either. One that I have close by is the new EMT, which is sweet. I hope they bring the backspacer over to the other models. I think that would be excellent. But they're doing that backspacer for this, and it really makes the knife even better. It's a touch thicker, a touch, but it also helps close up the spine. So it makes it even comfier, gives it a little bit more weight. So it's nice to have that backspacer. But that's the new EMT in MagnaCut. Not a ton of rescue knives in a premium steel, let alone in a USA made format. But that's one of the Bel Airs XLs there. I haven't checked out any Gerbers in a long time. No, it's been a long time. But I used to buy a lot of them when I was younger. The iridium is sweet. Yeah. I got a couple of those, the auto and the regulars, and some of the exclusives, and they are awesome. Love the iridium. Great knife. I like the Bel Air XL, but I like the bare knuckle better. So if that helps you out. The bare knuckle is a little bit longer. Quite a bit longer. This is just more my style. But like I said, I really like the backspacer here. They need to do a double XL. Is what the hell they need to do. But yeah, I like the XL. Really like it. If you didn't want something as big as the bare knuckle, I could 100% see going with the XL, Bel Air, or the regular. Like the regular Bel Air, you can get right now, or you used to be able to, for under 130 bucks. Magna cut and aluminum for like 130, USA made. Like an unbeatable deal. Really solid. You know, you can pick them up certain versions for crazy good prices. So Kershaw's kicking ass with USA made knives between 130 and like 180 or even 200, which is awesome. Because that's obtainable for, you know, for a lot of people to be able to save up a little bit and get, you know, 150 bucks or whatever. So I like that they're doing that. No, Benchmades are not worth what they're going for now. That's for sure. I don't know. I've never really had any issues with their aluminum. I think it feels pretty chalky. Like you ain't, you know, I could maybe if my hand was coated in oil or something, but if I had a hold of this, it ain't coming out of my hand unless I want it to, you know. But I know some people find it slippery, so I'm not gonna. I've had lots of people tell me over the years that even though I don't feel the same way, now there are some that are slippery, and there's no way around it. But this is more chalky and has some texture to it. But every knife's going to be different, you know, and everybody will be different. I got a pretty good grip, though. That helps. Benchmade Contigo. Yeah, that's a dope knife. Griptilian with the Spidey hole. That knife was really popular. Omega, what's happening? Nice, the Kalashnikov. Yeah. Yeah, the Bel Air's dope. Yeah, that knife designer who designed everything. I got the Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov. But I like companies that have fun. You know what I mean? It's cool to have fun. Not everything has to be so serious. Doesn't all have to be so serious. Yeah, the Contigo, I didn't get a chance to check that one out yet. But Benchmade's M4 is really good, just based on my experience with it. Haven't seen a ton of testing on it, but I'm sure it's good. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, she wants it, dude. She tried to take it the other night, or the night I did the unboxing, but I told her I needed it for a little bit longer to do some videos and stuff with it. Then she can take it. But yeah, she loves this thing. She likes the scales. She likes the orange collars and the orange backspacer. She likes the design and the blade. She likes it a lot, which I was surprised when she said she liked this one quite a bit. She loves the nimble, the Tanto. So when she said she really wanted this one, I was pretty surprised. And then on top of that, it glows. So once she found that out, she really was excited. I'll probably be giving one of those away because I got a little surprise for the members of the channel here coming up. So even though you cannot get them anywhere, old GBall might be giving one away to a lucky member. So even though you can't get them, the one, the only GBall is going to be giving one away. Yeah, that's right. No question, the Tack Knife Slugger is the best budget OTF on the market. This one is the Tule. She pretty much has the pick of, for the most part, she has already a bunch of really nice knives that she doesn't carry a ton because she don't want to lose them. And I've told her, you're not gonna lose it, and to carry them, and we'll figure the rest out later. And then I said, if you're real worried about it, she's got like a Meerkat and M390. She's got several other knives other than her couple nimbles. She has a Tempest microburst, like a 1-of-1 type deal from Blade Show. So she's got other knives. So I've told her carry those, and then when it's nicey nice time, carry the nimble or something. But yeah, she pretty much has she can pick whatever for the most part. It's corny. Did you pick one of them up, Mick? One of the Kalashnikovs? That's hilarious, bro. It is a cool little knife. It brings a smile to your face. Yeah, just like the Tundra did. I could feel it in the box. I was like, oh my God, what the hell? But yeah, the types of knives that just bring a smile to your face just because. Just because. Oh yeah, tons of tenable knives. Tons. And they're doing excellent work. Concept has really stepped their game up. Since the end of 2024, Concept has really stepped their game up. Excellent QC, great fit and finish. Material choices are getting better. They're doing well. Starting to do better. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with Concept and Tenable. Tenable's dope. I got the Benchmade M4 Osborne and jade, but replace them with Thai Flytanium. You know, I don't mind the jade so much. It depends. I had a wee Saxy that was jade and had a black blade and black hardware. It looked really dope and absolutely loved it. So there are some jade that I like. It's not one of my favorites, but you know, in certain occasions I think it can look really dope. Oh, Mega. All you got to do, go over to my homepage, go to the video section, and then just start scrolling down. You'll find tons of videos and tons of knives to scope out. It'll help you make your decision a lot easier. No question. You get hands-on, first look, right at them. The tenable par is sweet. Yep. Probably going to give one of those away as well here at some point. But yeah, the par is one of the best budget EDC fixies in the game. For a utility, micro, budget fixie, the par is up at the top. DBD! Member of the GGG Ballers. What's happening, brother? Speaking of the man, look at that. We got the DBD Glideman. Monster collab. There's the man, the myth, the legend right there. We've been poking this out here and there throughout the stream. Excellent final price though. DLC 154. Altum with a cross-cut pattern. Lefty friendly. Superb action. Put it in the works, DBD. But you know, let them know we need an XL Glideman DBD edition. That would be dope. And in this one, we need, so I know you like your Autumn, so I'm going to let you have a little bit, but a titanium handle with a shrivel of Autumn for the inlay. Now that is an idea. You can take that one to the bank. Take it to the bank. What's up, Bradley? ProTech, I have no clue, but I'm sure it would be good from ProTech. DBD, 16 months. Thank you so much for showing my collab. No problem, brother man. No problemo. It came out excellent. I couldn't be happier with the refinements on that fella. Came out excellent. And the flipper delete, another nice touch. Excellent stuff. Hell yeah, brother. 16 months, too, in the crib. 16 months in the G-spot. Yeah. 16 months, baby. 16 months! There's been several people who've picked... I've seen numerous people say they picked up one or the other. Some people DLC, some people satin. The video did shitty as hell. The unboxing. I think bad timing on my part. I probably should have waited. But we'll make up for it with including it in with some other videos and other stuff. But just to make up for it. But yeah, the unboxing didn't do up to my standards, so that sucks. But we'll make it up. We'll make up for it on the back end. We'll make up for it on the back end. Don't worry about that. Yeah, the Gobi's dope. It's a good size too. You got it, DBD. Lots of knives doing the blades very similar to Kunwu blades. Ah, man, you can't. Don't even concern yourself with that type of thing. Yeah, don't even. I wouldn't concern myself with anything like that. At the end of the day, there's only so many shapes and sizes and ways of doing things. Now, you can throw a lot of twists and turns into stuff, but there's only going to be so many ways. So, unless you're dealing with this, which the video on that went out today, right? Yeah, today. Unless you have a blatant ripoff, assholes, like I wish I could get. Never mind, I'm not going to say that. But I'd love to, meet up with these types of people. This is ridiculous. It's one thing to be copying something, but to be literally trying to replicate it, that's a little ridiculous. Little ridiculous, right? But anyway, off that tangent, I would not concern yourself with this looking like that or whatever. Unless you're dealing with you got ripped off. Get Sharp, I do not strap with diamond suspension. Smoked Altum with amber inlay. Yeah. Appreciate that, Mick. Yeah, I'll make up for it, dude. Shouldn't have released the unboxing so late the other night. I wasn't very happy about it, I'll say that. I will say that. I do not get Sharp. I do not. Oh, nice pickup, Mick. That's cool. Was it around the holidays? Yeah, it was ENPEE Enterprises. Yeah, what really sucks is I bought it, like I said in the video, in August. Okay. And then I sat the box in my drawers. I have drawers over here where mail comes in that I need to get to, and I just put it in the bottom drawer because I knew I wasn't in a hurry to get to it. And 4 months went by till I 5 months till I opened it up. So yeah, sucks. It really sucks. But at the end of the day, it's a good thing because I can hopefully keep them fairy tales from getting less and less sales on that knife. Hopefully I can do it justice in that sense. That's the only one of the silver linings from it all. And now I have an example of a counterfeit that's pretty close, but not identical. All right, Get Sharp. Yeah, shoot me an email, dude. GBALLvision@outlook.com. I'm no expert or anything like that, but I'd be happy to try it out and let you know what I think. Paramount, what's happening? Oh, yeah. Well, luckily with like Vostede, well, as long as you're getting it from Vostede, they'll take care of you because they're an awesome company. They definitely take care of their people. The point of all that is, if you're gonna order something, check it right away, whatever it is. That way you can know it's what you wanted to get, right? Had I examined this right away and then put it away, you know, I would have figured it out, you know. But instead, I just threw it in a drawer. So the point is, look at your stuff. A later dirt nap. Don't take a dirt nap. Just take a little nap. Some way. What to do? What to do? A later DBD. Thanks for swinging through, brother. Give you a DBD salute. Cheers to you, brother. Have a good night. Catch you on the next one. Yeah, excellent stuff from DBD, though. Great input on the Glideman. The new Glideman. It's dope. I like it. Gotta get an XL, though. Need an XL. That would be excellent. I'd be all over that, baby. I'd be all over it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I would love to hang out longer with you degenerates, I am going to go get some food. I'm going to go get some num-nums. And like I said earlier, I'm going to try to keep doing these throughout the week. Couple nights a week or something. Maybe fit some in during the day. Like I said, the plans we make, they may get laughed at sometimes. But you can bet your balls I ain't going anywhere. And I'm going to keep making plans. And I'm going to keep fulfilling those plans. Ain't going nowhere. You heard? Ain't going nowhere. But go check out the Spider Cove video. Go check out the Tundra video as well. Those both were released today. Specifically the Spider Co one, just to get the message out there. That would be greatly appreciated. I think by many people. So it's already getting quite a bit of push. So the more it can get, the better. And the more people we can hopefully reach and let them know, help them save a nice chunk of money. And it helps me out a little bit by getting me a view, whatever that does, you know, helps push it out there. All right. I'm leaving. All right. We'll see about doing this tomorrow. Maybe 9:30-ish, 9 o'clock or something. What's up, KO? Yeah, we got scammed, brother. We got scammed. Yeah, no, not Amazon storefront. All right. I love you guys. Go check out those videos, though. Not only will they help out other people, but they're entertaining as well. Very entertaining stuff, I must say. Love you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you on the next one.